Okay, so we had a little glitch there. A phone call came in. I forgot to put on the do not disturb. I had it on, but I didn't put on always. So I got to check all these little things. I reset my phone and didn't do it. So, okay, where was I? Oh, yeah. I was at the crown of your reading is Six of Summer. Okay, this is a childhood friend, or it could be a childhood lover coming back into your life. Okay, it's also, it just means you're very balanced too. You're feeling very, very balanced. The Six of Autumn is having enough wherewithal, enough money, enough resources to be able to even give out to charity or to give out to your friends that are in need or help out a family friend. So that's a really good card. The Seven of Spring in your recent past is be assertive, don't back down from what you believe. Courageously stand up for yourself. So that's really good energies to come in with into the 2 weeks of July. You're going to be very creative, very bold, brave, and you're going to use it. Okay? Awesome, Cancer. In your near future, you have the Four of Spring. Look at this. Does that remind you of all the princesses' love lives on Walt Disney? Look at this. I mean, can you ask for anything better? This is having everything, the castle, the love, the woman, the man here, all the flowers are in bloom. Just everything is so perfect. It says, be grateful. You have much to celebrate. Deep feelings of peace and happiness. A contented personal life. So you're very contented in your personal life. Okay, Cancer, very good reading. Now, the card that I said ooh to earlier was the Three of Summer, but it's in the reverse. So it's a good card because it's in the reverse. If it was straight up, it would mean, there was someone interfering in your love life. And it could be another lover. It could be, a parent. It could be anybody that's interfering in your love life and causing it to go south, right? So, but it's in the reverse, so you are not, this is over with. If this happened to you, this is over with. You're coming in with the energies of somebody that's gone through that, but it's over. In your environment, you have the Prince of Summer. Woohoo! More romance. Romantic, captivating, dramatic, and flirtatious. Woo! Cancer. Falling in love suddenly. Being swept off your feet. The need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience. Wow. That's pretty cool. That's in your environment. Okay, and then in your fear sector, you have the King of Spring. Okay, the King of Spring, this is a fire sign. This is an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius individual who is very extroverted. He can be a little bit flamboyant in his dress. He likes to be out in the social life. He might like people to look at him. Kind of like the showman, might be the life of the party type of personality. All right, and your fear, it's in your fear sector. So I'm wondering why those energies are in your fear. You might be worried about somebody, or in your fear, you might be worried someone will come up against you with those types of energies, or you might have your mate with those types of energies, and for some reason you're a little bit apprehensive. Your outcome card is Strength. Wow, look at that lion next to the lamb. You got the strength, the grace of inner strength needed to overcome challenges, the power of kindness and forgiveness. Time to embrace how wonderful you are. Oh my God, Cancer, at your birthday time. Wow. And it's the number, I go by numerology as well, and it's like the number 2, the 11 adds up to 2, and that's possessions. So you're very, very content with your possessions. Okay, so let's put that as your outcome there. And the clarification card to your outcome is the Three of Autumn. The Three of Autumn is follow your passions when it comes to your career. Be the best at what you can do. I need my glasses changed. Bring compensation for your creative talents. Okay, so this is wonderful too. This is your clarification card to the Strength card. You are going to be very creative, and you could have a third person in there involved with your creativity. If so, it looks like the outcome is good. This person, if you might be fearing, this person that, you coming out of a third party situation that you're out of it now. So this is a 3 and an adventure to go into around getting some money or building up some kind of creative endeavor where it takes a third person to be a part of that, and it's telling you to have strength. Okay, and you have the strength too. And then you have in your the card on the bottom of the deck is a very powerful card. It's the World card, and it is a Major Arcana card too. So there's no changing. Major Arcanas are just like, you know, they are what they are in the reading. Other things you can kind of manipulate a little bit, but the Major Arcana cards you can't. But this is not that big of, you know, this is the World card. If it was in the right side up, it just means something's coming to an end, a full completion of something. And because it's in the reverse, it just means you're still working on something. It hasn't come to a completion yet, but everything does, right? Everything does eventually, and so you're working on it. That's all that means. So this has been a beautiful reading, Cancer. My goodness. You're hogging all the good cards, Cancer. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, I am going to shuffle and do another Celtic cross for you on top of the one I just did. So, Cancer, first 2 weeks of July. Cancer, and I did shuffle these a little earlier too with intent for Cancer for the first 2 weeks of July 2018. That's it right there. Let's do here a little cut. Here we go. Okay, let's start up. Okay, good. Ooh, good. Okay. And the bottom of the deck is a Tower moment, right? The Tower with the World card. We'll talk about that. That's the last card that we will be looking at, besides if I get to my red deck. If anyone knows a really good app for splicing 2 videos together, if you could put it in the comments, I'd really appreciate it, because I haven't used it yet. I haven't had to, but I think on this one I'm going to have to splice it together, or you're going to get a whole, have to start a whole new read for you, because someone called in and I didn't have my Do Not Disturb on my phone, and so it stopped the video. Restarted it when I hit the video to start again. It started at 1 again, so it means I have 2 separate videos. I'm going to have to splice, put them together, splice them together. Anyway, okay, back to your reading. In the middle of your reading, the main event, if you want to say, is money, really. Okay, so the first reading was renewal, and it was 10 of autumns. All the money it's the highest number in the deck for money, and you've got it, Cancer. And in the second reading, you have the 8 of Pentacles, the money card, and you have yourself, the Queen of Cups. So Queen of Cups is a Scorpio, a Pisces, or a Cancer. Okay, those are the water signs. And you're busy looking at all the things that you cherish. You're contemplating. And almost the way I've seen her, she looks like she's meditating on something to get an answer from Spirit. That's what I'm getting from her. Okay, and you're busy working away at whatever craft it is that you enjoy doing, and you're happily to do that, and you're getting good benefits from it. Okay. Alrighty. At the crown of your reading is yuck. Well, the 6 of Summer is an old friend could return. It's also being well balanced in your love life. And I got this 9 of Cups in the reverse. So, okay. So, how do you explain that, right? What's going on, Cancer? Well, you've been feeling down. You're feeling sad. But it could be due to your friend coming in and you're thinking nostalgia, or you're thinking of reminiscing about all the things that went on in your childhood. And then, it said in here, it did say that you're thinking of remembering events differently, in a better or worse light. And because this is in the reverse, I'm thinking of maybe in a worse light than how they really occurred. So maybe someone showed up and their account of the way things were doesn't match yours. And it's kind of making you feel a little, not happy. taking some of the joy out of your happiness that you had before. So let's go down to the base here and see what's going on. Okay, we have the Six of Autumn, and that's another balance card. You have the Six of Summer up here, and you have the Six of Autumn down below. Interesting. As above, so below. Okay, moving on. We have the Three of Cups in reverse. So if there was any kind of three-way love affair or anything, or someone interfering in your love affair, this has ended. That's over with now. So that's good, good, good. And we have the Six of Autumn, which is, like I said, you have coins. This is about your money. And you're balanced in your you could offer to nonprofits. You know, you've got that extra, so you could, or help out a friend or a family person. All right, and your recent past, check on that camera. In your recent past, you have the Seven of Spring, and so we talked about this one, how bold you're going to be feeling, and you're going to use it to not back down from anybody, and you're going to stand up for yourself. And then we also got in the Rider-Waite deck the Five of Cups. So whatever's going on, this is in your recent past, but this is before right now. It could be going on right now, but it's before the 1st of July, into the first 2 weeks. So something's upset you. Now, I don't know if it's this friend coming back in, and the cups are upside down here, or if this is something else that's bothering you. But you have the Seven of Spring energies to get yourself up out of this and move forward. Be assertive, the card says, the Seven of Spring. Be assertive. Don't back down from what you believe. Some of us are talking about stories being recounted differently than what you remember them. Well, don't back down. No, that's not how I remember it. Courageously stand up for yourself. Okay? So this, you're concentrating on the cups that are spilled over, and you're not seeing all the love behind you that's still there in the other two cups. So we need to stay in the present moment and do a 360 and make sure that we're seeing everything. Okay, now into the near future, we have the Four of Spring, that beautiful princess Walt Disney fairy tale story that you're having in the beginning of July. Oh my God, and you have the Empress with it. The Empress came up in the Rider-Waite deck. There she is. She's a queen. She's beautiful, she's sexy, she's mother, she's a wife, she could be someone's mistress. She is everything. She has the Venus sign there on the heart. She's loving. She knows love. And I'm not talking about just sex. I'm talking about from her heart. Okay? And the other one too. Okay, had to give you that. Now, your energy is coming in for the first 2 weeks of July. We said it was the Three of Summer, so your cups were upside down, and it was. I said that it was probably maybe it's this one. This card is this one in the Rider-Waite. They're exactly the same. Okay, so you've come out of some kind of trouble. Some broken heart with a third person being involved, whether they came between you and your boyfriend, your husband, or your significant other, and you're going within because you're giving yourself some spiritual time to think about it. You're giving yourself some time inside your own vessel, to reminisce on what happened. And in your environment, you have the Prince of Summer. And we talked about that. And we talked about how that's an awesome card because it's, he's bringing romance in. The Prince of Summer is like the Knight of Cups. It's the same. I don't think I did mention that before, but that's what this is equivalent to that Rider-Waite deck with you had that. I remember that in your last reading too. You had that Knight of Cups coming forward to you, and it was in your immediate future. This one's in your environment. So you must have met him you're meeting him in June. And by the time July 1st gets here, this person's in your life or you know him. And then oh my goodness. And then you've got the hold back card in the reverse is telling you don't hold back. Don't hold back. There's your lover. Okay. That's cool. I like that, Cancer. That is a really cool reading right there. Okay. And then we got over here in your fear sector, you have King of Spring, So remember that awesome Leo, Saggy, Aries energy. Very forward, extroverted type energy. And then you've got the laid back. This is your fear that you might hold back. You might not want to go. You might not want to get yourself motivated to be a part of all this creative social energy. You might sit this one out, and don't do that, Cancer. Don't be afraid of this energy. Okay, it'll get you out and about. You'll meet people. You know, if you're looking for love, you get out and meet people. If you're married, it'll get you out, and you know, you will learn new things with your significant other. How great is that? Okay, and then in your outcome, we had strength. Remember? Oh, the strength. We all need that. And there it is. This is like the Knight of Cups too. There he is again, the Page of Cups. Offering you love, Cancer. Wake up. He's offering it to you. She's offering it to you, to the men out there. She's offering her love to you, or he is offering his love to you. And you have the strength. You're strong enough, Cancer, to, you know, to think for yourself and to evaluate things to see if this is where you want to go. If this is the direction you want to go in. Okay, that's awesome. Now, and the clarification to that was the Three of Autumn. So that's the Three of Coins. And in the Rider-Waite deck, you got the King of Swords. You're going, your clarification to this lover, you're going at it with full force. You're not mincing words. You're straightforward. And you're letting this person know that you either feel the same way as them, or you're telling him that you want him to back off because you're not accepting it. Either way, okay? And you have the Three of Autumn, which is the Three of Coins. Follow your passions when it comes to your career. Be the best at what you do. Bring compensation for your creative talents. Bring them in. Okay, Cancer? Lovely, lovely reading. This is the best reading. Now, this over here is the Tower, and it's the World. So you're having a Tower moment. This is on the bottom of the deck. This is showing something is happening to either shake things up and bring you out of your comfort zone, like a lover, and it's not ending. So the World card's in the reverse because it wouldn't end. It would just be starting or continuing recently. I don't know what the cards that I've read before for you for the last month. So this is, a Tower moment. You can meet somebody unexpectedly, and that could just turn your whole life upside down in a positive way. The Tower doesn't have to be negative. You know, it might be negative for some other people around you. If you're changing your life, it might affect other people negatively. But in this situation, I'm not seeing any swords or anything like that. This is a change for the better. Okay, and it's ongoing. Okay, Cancer, it looks wonderful. Let me do one more clarification, and I do hope I can splice these two videos together. Okay, so I don't know why I'm asking for, well, you can put comments on the old reading and I'll get it. Because I was going to say, how can I put it up to get the comments if I can't splice it together first? So yeah, put it in the comments on one of the old Cancer readings, and I'll read it there if you know of an app. All right, let me concentrate here. All right, Cancer, 2018, July, the first 2 weeks of July. What do we have to say, Spirit, to Cancer? Okay. What is it you want to say? Oops, there's one. Ooh, okay. Okay. All right, so we have the Magician on this, the Seven of Spring. Be assertive and don't back down. When we talked about your old friend maybe coming in, or someone coming in from the past and maybe making you feel a little bit, like the emotions were falling to the downside. And anyway, we got the Magician in the reverse. So you're not feeling very creative with your tools. You're not really using all your tools right now as far as this situation goes in the recent past. Okay. In the current situation, you have the Moon card, and that can mean, it's in the renewal. We got renewal at the base, and then we got this one was your base, and we have this one here as a clarification on that, and then we have this one as a clarification to that one. Okay. I got to get this here. put these guys to some work here. Some good use here. I love the energies that these rocks, stones, I give them the name of stones. These stones put out. Okay, anyway, I think you can get the gist of this. You had the renewal, you had the 10 of autumn, which money, renewing you, happy at what you're doing, reflecting, going within, looking for any kind of sign the universe might be wanting to tell you. And then you had the moon. It was in the reverse. The moon card, and secrets are out about whatever situation that's going on. Now, it could be secrets are out that you're in love now and that you want to maybe move in with somebody, or you want to move forward with somebody, and so it might be causing this tower moment. Okay? But secrets are out, and this is all in the center at the base of your reed. Okay? This is what it's all about right here. And then in the near future, check my camera. In the near future, we had the Four of Spring, the Disneyland, Walt Disney affair movie going on here with the Empress. My God, Cancer. And then you have the Hangman. You're hanging on. You're holding on. I don't want to say you're holding back. I'm going to say you're holding on. You're enjoying this moment. You're enjoying what's going on. And you're not moving on. You're not running away from it. You're not thinking about the past. You're hanging on. And so if it was in the reverse, it would mean that you had nowhere to turn. You had to go through with what you're going through. But because it's in the upright, it's the Hangman, you're holding on to all the good that's happening to you. And very well deserved. Okay, Cancer? So that is your reading. I hope you liked it. I sure did. I'm jealous of it. No. Anyway, I wish I'd get a good reading like this one. Please like and subscribe so that you can get the next 2 weeks of July, the end part of July. And I look forward to talking to you soon, Cancer. Enjoy all that love out there. All right. Bye-bye.